All right, boys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about something that everyone does wrong. So it's a very basic concept, and it's doing less is doing more. So a lot of you guys think that, you know, the more you do for a woman, the more she's going to love you, the more she's going to reciprocate, all that attention that you give her and all that care that you give her. But it's the total opposite. Because the problem with giving her all your attention, all your care, is it shows that you are not abundant and that you are desperate. And it comes off as you trying to prove yourself, even if you aren't. So this is the thing. I want you to imagine the perfect man. What is the perfect man? The perfect man to a woman is a man that can fuck more than all the other guys that she's ever been with. If she is dating a guy that can fuck more than all the other guys that she's ever been with, she's going to love that man more than all the other guys that she's ever been with. So you have to understand, a guy that has been with more women than any other guy that she's been with is going to care less to try to impress her or try to do the right thing or try to give her attention than all the other guys that she's been with. So this is why doing less is doing more, because the less you do, the more valuable you seem in her eyes. So when she looks at you and she goes, oh, okay, this guy's, doing all these things for me. He puts off his time to go hang out with me. Sometimes he needs to go to the gym or work on his business. And I'll tell him I want to go to dinner. And he'll say, okay, I'll put that off to the side. Let's go to dinner. And you think you're doing more. You think you're being caring. You think you're giving her your attention, and it's a good thing. You're showing how much you love her. But this is exactly what you don't want to do, because all you're doing here is decreasing your value. Why? Because you are demonstrating that you are desperate, and you are demonstrating that you don't have any other women around you. Because if you did, you wouldn't care if she was a little bit upset about you telling her, no, we're not going to go today. I'm going to the gym. I got things to do. It's going to have to wait for another day. The objective is that no matter what, you never prioritize her. Because when you prioritize her, this is only going to do one thing. What it's going to do is it's going to decrease your value. And it's going to give her the role of being the boss. And this is a role that she doesn't want. You have to understand this. A woman does not want to be the boss. She is the employee. She is the assistant. She is the soldier. You are the general. She doesn't want to be the boss. She might tell you she wants to be the boss. She might tell you she wants to be your whole world. But what happens is when you make her your whole world, if she is your priority, she now leads your life. She now decides how your life plays out, right? If she has the power to tell you she wants to go to dinner on a Friday night when you need to go to the gym and you need to come home later and work on your business, but she wants you to quit those things and go to dinner with her, she's controlling your life. She literally has control over your life. She's the boss of your life, because you putting those things off to the side are going to totally change the direction of your life. You're not going to achieve the success you want to achieve. You're not going to embark on the missions you're supposed to embark on to achieve the success that you want to achieve and become the person you want to become. Because why? You're not prioritizing the right things. You are not now prioritizing her instead of prioritizing your future and your success. And here's the thing about this. When women do this, I've seen this countless times. Women will ask on the exact day when you are busy to go and do something with them and put whatever it was that you were supposed to do off to the side. This is a test. This is the most sneaky test that they do. And this is a test to see one thing and one thing only. It's a test to see, is this man safe for my future? And safety has nothing to do with you making her happy. It has nothing to do with you being loyal to her. It has nothing to do with you being a good boyfriend to her and letting her have her way. You being safe for her future has everything to do with you making logical daily decisions. So if you wake up every day of your life and the decisions you make are emotional, I'll give you an example. If she wants to go out on that Friday night and instead of going to the gym, you go out with her because you are emotional, you're thinking emotionally because you're going, I don't want to upset her, I'm afraid to upset her. That fear of upsetting her is emotional thinking. Logical thinking would dictate, my life is going to be better if I go to the gym and I work on my business. Because that's going to grow me as a person and that's going to do a lot for me. This dinner is not going to do anything for me. It's not going to do shit for me. And that emotional thinking, when you go to that dinner, shows her that you are weak, shows her that you are not a safe option for her future. Let me ask you this very simple question. Two men, exactly the same, look the same, make the same amount of money. Everything is the same about them. They're the same on paper. But the way they act, their actions are totally different. So we have one guy right here who, no matter what happens, no matter what she says or what she does, no matter how upset she is that he didn't want to go with her to the dinner, he stuck to his agenda and what he was supposed to do. He went to the gym, he did what he needed to do, regardless of how she was going to feel. Who is more likely versus this guy who is thinking based on emotion, doesn't want to upset her, so he's going to keep her happy by going to the dinner with her and quitting the gym? Which guy is more likely to achieve monumental amounts of success? Which guy is more likely to make more money? Which guy is more likely to be more stable in the future? It's the first guy. You need to be that first guy. Even if it's going to upset her, you need to be that first guy. And the funny part about this is that she's actually more attracted to that first guy because that first guy didn't let her get away, because most guys are too afraid to say no. Most guys are too afraid to tell her that things aren't going to be the way she wants them to be. Most guys are too afraid to say, you know what, I'm going to do what I need to do because it's logical and it makes sense and I need to do it regardless of what you want to do. That man is the man that she's going to choose. Because again, that man is safe for her future. She knows if she has kids with that man is going to be able to provide. Because he has more resources. Because he makes logical decisions. That man is going to be a lot further ahead in life because he makes logical decisions. Imagine thinking that it's more attractive if you do things her way. Just because she sees that the only reason you are conforming to her and doing things her way is because she has something between her legs. This is pathetic. And she looks at you and she goes, you are pathetic. Just because I have something in between my legs, you are so afraid of losing what's in between my legs that you are going to put off your future and your success and retiring your parents and financial stability and achieving your goals and dreams to take me out. And you don't do this once, you do this every week. Of course she's not going to respect you. Of course she's going to go to the club. Of course she's going to hang out with other guys. Of course she's going to do whatever she wants to do. Your time has no value. You don't know how to say no. And she looks at you and she goes, this man is pathetic. He's desperate for me. He needs me. No man that needs a woman is a man that a woman wants to stay with on the long term. Because that man is not strong. He's not capable. He doesn't have anything that's special. Any man is willing to do that. Any man is willing to put off everything to the side and go out with his girl because he doesn't want to disappoint her. The one guy that she's going to choose is the guy that sticks to his mission and sticks to his purpose regardless of how she feels or how it makes her feel. If that upsets her, that's fine. She's going to have to deal with it. And the funny part about it is she's actually going to be more attracted to you. Let her be upset. Don't try to make her feel better. Don't try to fix things. Let her be upset. She's going to be attracted to you because you don't care. Doing less is doing more. Don't try to explain yourself. Don't tell her why you're going to the gym instead of taking her out. Just do what you are doing. Stick to your purpose because you can never make her the priority. You have to be led by something else in life. She doesn't want to be the boss. The boss in your life needs to be your goal, your goals, and your success and your future. That is the boss in your life. That is what leads you. That has to lead you every day. So do less for her, and in return, she will do more for you. She will respect you more. She will value your time more. She will love you more. You will be more rare in her eyes. You will be more desirable to her. Less is more. Stop trying to be a good boyfriend because you don't know what the fuck that means. Your idea of a good boyfriend is totally wrong. A good boyfriend, a good man, is a man who sticks to his purpose and his mission regardless of whether it makes her happy or not. Because that man is a man who's going to be safe for her future, going to be able to provide for his family, and going to make every single one of his dreams come true. That's a good man.